Hi guys, so we are at Bar Riva. We have rushed here. They close at 10. I got in just as they were closing to place an order. I'm going to show you pictures of the menu now. I did want you to see what's there. You can do chicken tenders. You can do the burger, which is what I'm going to get. The salads are probably fine. You can do the cheese and charcuterie. They'll change out the meat. So there's a bunch of different fun options for you there. So like I said, I'm going with the burger. The fries are in a safe fryer, so you can get the Parmesan herbed fries. I'm excited. And the first thing we got is a Coco di Paradiso. Picture of it will go right here. So it is a Pantre pineapple rum, Aperol liqueur, coconut, pineapple, and lime. I'm going to give it a taste. I cheated and had one earlier because there's some lovely people next to me who just toasted me and I'm celebrating with them. So, one moment. Heavy on the carameliness of the rum. And while there's pineapple juice, the sour and the lime and all of the other flavors are actually making it so it's not sweet. It is very much like a tiki drink, but a little kind of an accelerated or higher level. Actually kind of nice, but definitely not sugary. Definitely not sugary. So when the burger and fries get here, I'll bring you on back. Burger and fries have arrived. The picture of it will go right here. And we're going to start with the fries. Now, I am not seeing the Parmesan stuff on it. The fries are cold. And it's the end of the night. They've already closed the kitchen, so I'm not going to. Okay, that I'm sad about. But we are going to try the burger. And you can see there's many layers. That was it upside down. I already got the napkin on my lap, and let's give it a try. So there's an aioli in here that is almost buttery. That's really nice. Burger stuff. Now, the chef recommended actually cooking the ground beef medium well. That's his recommendation. I'm going to go with it because I always trust them and they know their product. It is a very tall burger and bun. So I almost had to descend my jaw a little bit, which is saying a lot. Not a family-friendly vlog. The caramelized onion is not overpowering. There's not a whole lot of, it's beautiful savory. All I'm getting more than anything is like back in here is this buttery kind of savory. It's not what I would expect from a burger, but it's a really nice burger. It's got a lot of flavor. I am happy with this. I'm less happy with the fries, but burger is very, very tasty. All right, so I'm going to show you when the bill gets here, and we'll talk about that later. So you're looking at the bill right now, so you can see that I have the consult. Even though it says breakfast, that's okay. I got the Coco di Paradiso, which is the drink. That was $15.50, plus the burger with all of the adjustments, and that was $17.50. So, with the drink and the tip tax and everything, it was just under $42. I finished the burger. The fries, as I said, were chili, but they've been very sweet, and they offered, if I come back at a time in a different time, that they might be able to get me a warm, fresh set. But I've got a container, so I can take them back, because I think there's microwaves in the room, and if there is, I'm going to heat up the cold fries. I've got my drink with me as well, so I'm going to take that with me, and then I am heading off for the night. Okay, so we're going to go place a mobile order. So to do that, you click right in the center there, and then you click Order Food. You find the places there, and Primo Piatto is right there. It says it's 100 feet away, mostly up and down. Let me let it load. Now, you'll notice here there's nothing that says allergy. You don't know what you would be able to order. So what you want to do is click See All Categories, and then at the very bottom, that's where your allergy-friendly options are. And then you can pick the type that you have. So we're going to go to the gluten wheat allergy. So you can get so you've got the croque madame, which is ham and Swiss with a fried egg on top. That could be kind of fun. You can do a Mickey-shaped waffle. You can do a waffle platter. You can do scrambled eggs. If I remember correctly, they have a choice of side, and one of their sides is polenta. I'm excited about that. So I'm going to wait on the Mickey waffle breakfast. And I'm going to do this one. And the option, is the polenta not safe? Hold on, guys. Well, I am very sad to report that they don't have the polenta anymore, it looks like. I'll check when I go downstairs, but that's kind of heartbreaking. All right, so we're going to go with this one. And I'm getting the one. And it's a sandwich that has ham and cheese and stuff, so I don't need more bacon and sausage. I'm going to go with the fresh fruit cup. And then I need a beverage, so we can go back into... I'm not doing cocktails this early in the morning. They do have specialty coffees. They have a cafe mocha and a cappuccino. I'm going to do better with this. But does it have... Nope. What other hot drinks does it have? It has a hot cocoa. No, I may have to take that off because it doesn't specify soy milk, and I need to... Yeah, it didn't do that. I'm a little nervous about that. I may have to go downstairs and have them make it with me there. Dagnabbit. All right, let me go back into here and take the hot cocoa out. Oh, wait, there was a modify. Let me go back into the hot cocoa and see if they can let me modify it. Now we're going to view my order. We're going to modify. There's nothing to modify. All right, we got to take it out. That's sadness. All right, so we're just going to get the sandwich right now. When I get down there, I'll go down a little early and ask them about the drink, because that's sadness. All right, so we review the order summary. See current promotions. There aren't any, of course not. Where's my discount? And then I can just pay with other payment methods. So, as you can see, it would be $13.83. Now, I may actually pay with a gift card to try to put it to my room. So I'm going to see what my options are with that. Change different payment method. Credit or debit, Apple Pay. Yeah, so you cannot charge it to your room when you do a mobile order. But I can pull out one of my gift cards and pay that way, so I'm not doing that. So I'm going to take that out because if the gift card lasts, I don't need you guys seeing that. But I'm going to place the order, and then we're going to head on downstairs. So I don't know if you can see. I'm going to crop this so it's above people's heads. But it's all these pictures of Italy and France, because this is about the Italian and the French Riviera. It's just a nice ambiance, light bright. You're right by the pool. Which, this is the big pool versus the private pool, which is surrounded by people, ironically. But those are the options. Hey there, so we are back at the room. We got our food. Now, I'm going to tell you what I discovered, because polenta's not in the, on the options for the mobile order. But it's available. They also don't list the breakfast platter. But it's available if you go in and you ask for it. So if you want the breakfast platter with sausage, eggs, it would be a gluten-free toast, they can do it. I just don't know why they had to ask you other questions. So here we are. And the gentleman was so sweet. I guess they had already made my other order. So he got me a free side of the polenta on top of the food I already got. They didn't charge me. And then when you go to order a hot chocolate in the app, again, it tells you, oh, look, hot chocolate. Okay, but I don't want milk. Hot chocolate. Well, yeah, hot chocolate. Okay, well, fine. So when I went down to order, and I actually was able to order a mocha with a single shot of espresso, because I don't want more than that, and soy milk. and they had to go get the soy milk. I think they were out at that moment. So they made all of this. So I'm getting a kind of a specialized breakfast. Again, people, as long as you are polite and you ask kindly and gently and nicely for anything you are looking for, generally they will do what they can to accommodate you. Don't demand, don't be a bully about it, don't be snarky about it, and be kind, and people will be kind back to you. All right, so we're going to start with the cafe mocha with a single shot of espresso and soy milk. So, of course, it's got the chocolate syrup, so it's not sugary sweet. Like if you go to Starbucks one, they add so much sugar syrup that it tastes sweet. They did not add the whipped cream that the hot chocolate has whipped cream. I don't think the mocha does. But it's a nice filled. It's not Joffrey's. It's going to be the mocha syrup, and it hits like right up in the back palate in here. But the bottom feels empty, and it's from that lack of sugar. Which, I mean, it's not bad. It's kind of surprising. Technically, I have sugar in the room if I really wanted to do that. I don't need to do that. So I'm just going to drink. Yeah, that'll be very nice. And I'll have some water from the room. It'll be good. So, the next and more exciting part is my sandwich, which is going to be messy, I can tell right now. So I'm going to look at what exactly the fruit is. We'll take another picture of the fruit. Well, it's an interesting blend. It's mandarin oranges and grapes and apples, I guess. Yeah, none of the tropical fruits because they're not really in season. The mandarin oranges are canned. Oh God, it really is a canned mandarin orange. Grapes are sweet. Okay, so Granny Smith apples. Not quite mealy, but definitely softer than I like. Very tart against the stupidly sweet mandarin orange and the crunch and sweetness of the grape. Not the best blend of fresh fruit. I'm really glad I got the polenta. Speaking of which, they put mascarpone in this. It is, when you get the corn base, but it is so buttery, it's about to make my mouth water, and I'm eating it. Soft consistency, because polenta, well, some polenta can be thick, dense, but this is the creamy, soft one. Oh my God, this is really good. That's awesome. I am so glad I got that. All right, last but not least is the sandwich, which I'm a little nervous about because you see the yolk hanging off the end there? That's going to spill everywhere. Okay, I just forked it on this side, so it's going to start bleeding out this way. This, I guess, is their version of a ham, egg, and cheese sandwich. It's spilling up both sides. You saw that. All right, here we give it a try. So, it's a fresh slice of ham, a high-end Swiss, it's Gruyere, and then the cheese pull was still going on. When only part of it goes down your throat, but not all of it, yeah. You add the yolk. That I just discovered something. Yeah, I hit something and it made it go to slow-mo, and now I know why some of the footage from my last trip was running at, I have to speed it up to 8 times faster to actually make it run normally and attach the sound. Okay, so, as I was saying, the egg yolk adds that unctuousness. There's chives in there that brings it a light little bit of an onion flavor. This is really good. I remember liking the croque monsieur, which I had here before. Hold on again. This is nice. Oh, we have company. There was a bird on my little table thingy here. So, things to be aware. Don't just leave the door open because I'll have birds in here. If you don't know why I'm saying that, look over here for the squirrel saga. Okay, back to food though. There's, oh my God, the polenta is amazing. Think of really smooth, really creamy cheesy grits, upscaled. Oh my God, polenta is basically that. Out of everything here, the is the fruit, just because it's not a good blend. If you come in the summer when the tropical fruits are out, you'll probably get the standard grapes, maybe strawberries, honeydew, maybe some pineapple, maybe cantaloupe, that kind of blend. And that would be a better mix than what is here. But I will give them kudos for trying to do what is actually fresher right now. So, yeah, actually, oh, here's a thought. Apple. Not perfection, but yeah, I could do that. I'd be okay with that. All right. It is time for me to get to work. This has helped you figure out how to order when you are in the parks or in the resorts and dealing with mobile ordering, and specifically here at the Riviera, which, understand, you can order at Primo Piatto anywhere. So if you go to Epcot and suddenly go, I don't like any of the breakfast options, you could go out through the International Gateway and take the Skyliner one stop to Riviera and walk over to Primo Piatto. And I did that for a lunch once. I did want to try it, so I've done that. But this is tasty. I would recommend this food. I mean, don't kill a whole lot of park time for it, but this is good. So this has helped you figure out how to eat gluten-free when you're traveling here in the resorts. Please give this a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Don't forget that I don't have a tagline.
Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?